Mer. Good boy. Merlin, here? No, here. Come on, here. Come on, here. Come on, here. Heel. No, over here. Heel. There you go. No. Sit. Now Merlin has like sound phobias. He responds negatively to the, he'll start barking if he hears the sink running, plastic bags. Hang on, they're barking for another reason. Hang on, I gotta deal with this. I'll be right back. No, sit. Boy. I work with all dogs with like gunshot because they need to do the dummy launcher. And the advantage to using the dummy launcher and the starter pistol is it pushes your dog past that point of excitement. I was still seeing excitement the last couple days. In other words, if we were doing it back here by the barn and I had this in my hand, he'd be like, oh, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go back inside. No, you can't do that. Don't let your dog do that. So I've been putting a leash on him and taking him there. Now, when he's like that in a high collar, there's no shaking or anything. So what's that tell you? Put the leash on the dog and put him in a high collar. So the more the dog's body language is that way, that's the way the dog is. So, you know, the more calm your dog is, the more he's going to be calm. You know, it's his general behavior. So I'm using starter pistol and I'm using number 2 loads. And I can get pretty close using the starter pistol. He's not responding to it, but we still have to continue doing this. He's got to do the dummy launcher. He has to do the dummy launcher. He has to get past this point. He's got to continue being quiet inside. Now, I gave him a bath the other day, and the boy was, after the bath, was quiet. I had his collar off, but, you know, he's collar-wise, and he started making noise again. So know that if your dog does that, you have to be consistent. His collar was just off because he was wet, and I just bathed him. But he was quiet for a couple hours. Hour and a half, something like that. It was pretty good. So then I put the collar back on him. So you have to be consistent. You have to just continue training the dog, and that's what we're doing with Merlin. Oh, I have no glasses. Oh yeah, I do. Hello, Peter. What would you say is the most challenging aspect of dog training? For you? That you don't know what you're doing. That's a problem. This other video, you take your dog out every day for a walk. What do you think she did? What do you? No, what I'm saying is take your dog out to go to the bathroom, right? And then train it. Stop walking it. What are you doing wasting your time? Your dog isn't trained, okay? Your dog isn't trained. You could spend that time training your dog. Let it go to the bathroom and train it. Instead, you're going walking the dog for a half an hour or some BS. That's what I said. How's that for elaborating? What's up, one Sean Bond? How you doing? So sit. That's good. He didn't move too much. So we just do this. And I believe in the dog training world, this is called flooding. You just make the dog put up with it, and they do, and then they get used to it. No shaking. Now, I've been doing it over by the seesaw here. Not a problem. So, that hurt my ear. My ear's ringing. Using one of these, if it's real light, a heavy load, hold it up, right? Don't do it like this, you'll fuck up your ears. You don't need a starter pistol if you have the dummy launcher. Just a single shot. And the reason why I'm using the starter pistol, good boy, yeah, he's totally calm, is that I'm not using a starter pistol, I'm out of starter pistol loads. Good boy, that's good, that's good. That's real good. So now I'm gonna go on this side of the seesaw. I'm getting closer. I need to be right by him and him not respond. And then we'll start doing retrieves. Even out like this, you get some blowback. Yeah, he's not shaking or anything. But if he was off the leash, not in the high collar, just yesterday, it was just like, oh, I'm not doing that, I'm running over there. Like, you see your dog doing that, stop. I stopped him with the e-collar. Let's give him a little break. But that's what dog trainers call flooding the dog. Basically, I don't care if you don't like a dog, you will like it. Get used to it. What do you do with your dogs when you're not training them? You personally, when it's time to relax and just enjoy them. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I live with animals. I don't really know what you're saying. Just, okay, so you're saying the training, you don't enjoy them? Obviously, you don't train your dog. You don't. You just, I get it. I know what you're saying. You don't train your dog, you just like sit around and pet him, right? That's what you do. I know what you're doing. Don't try and BS me. We got 6 million dogs dying in this country every year, and you're asking a stupid question. Just ridiculous. What do I personally do with my dogs? Like, what? You just lay around on the floor with them, don't you? On the couch. I know what you're doing. Sit! No, sit! Good boy, that's pretty good. I'm facing away from him. I'm not giving him any type of nothing. That's good. He's doing it. It's like they, when you're doing this, like, they just turn a corner at a point. Looks like he's turning the corner. He wouldn't have turned the corner if I wouldn't start using the leash. You're good, dude. Nothing. job, dude. That's good. Good job, man. Nice. Nice. Smell that. Good. Good boy. No, sit. Now the transition will be this. That I'll have him like that. I'll have him in a high collar, leashed up. I'll do the dummy launcher and then I'll throw a retrieve. So I'll start associating the sound with the dummy launcher, and we'll do that tomorrow. That's where we're gonna go with this. So I'll do this, a couple more sessions of this tonight, and then we'll start retrieving with them. He'll like it. There's some plowed area over there. We'll probably do a launcher soon. It looks like it's cold out there. I'm worried about my dog. Can you go inside and do this? I'm worried about the dog. Can you go? No, get the fuck out of here, man. That's a goddamn poodle. What is the matter with you? You sound ridiculous. It's a freaking dog, idiot. You're worried about the poodle. You're worried about the poodle. It's fucking 43 degrees, idiot. That person should never get a dog. It could be a Labrador out here and that person, I'm worried about the dog. Dog's been out here for what? 11 minutes. You don't let your dog go outside? You don't let your dog go outside in the winter. It's an animal, dude. It's an animal. He's got fur between his toes. You're worried about the damn dog. See, that is a perfect example of a person that should never get a dog. They think of the dog like it's a child. That's not a child. That's a subspecies of the wolf. It's 48 degrees. I don't even have gloves on. No, the dog will freeze to death. He's not cold. It's a poodle. My God. Can I do that inside? No, dick. I can't. You're a good boy, dude. Some idiot's worried about you. Thinks that you're cold. A poodle. A poodle. You're worried about the poodle being cold. You're a good dog, dude. Good boy. Ooh, that was loud. Didn't faze him. I just put a green or a red load in by accident. It didn't faze him. I'm worried about the dog. What are you, in kindergarten or something? I mean, seriously. Is that a kindergartner? You're worried about the dog. it's a non-sporting breed now, but it was a hunting dog. It's a very old breed. Comes from like Germany, France, that area. So used for hunting for years, literally years. Yeah, I saw one doing field trials when I was a kid, and it was bitchin'. It was a great water dog. They handle cold water just fine. He's worried about the dogs sitting on the ground. Ever think of owning sheep, Peter? Cane sheep videos would be cool. No, I don't think about owning sheep. I thought about owning a cow, maybe a horse. Poodles are great hunters. I hunt with mine. Yeah, they work good as a waterfowl dog. You could train any dog to do any type of, like, you could do upland game. The only problem with the dog, the poodle, is the hair, man. You're gonna get burrs in it. I was thinking about, before Ike, I was thinking about getting a poodle, then one of the Doodles. For a while I was thinking about getting a Vizsla before Tonka. You know, there's a lot of breeds that, you know, they're all the same, you know. There's just sort of like a little different. He's not responding to this at all, which is great. I'm gonna go stand right by it. You're a good boy, Merlin. You got this? You gonna do some retrieves? You're a good boy, dude. You got this, right? Somebody was worried about you being cold. I don't have a hat on. I don't have a hat or gloves. They were worried about the dog, not me. Awesome, dude. You got this, man. Nice job. So, I will have a leash on him when we do the retrieves, though. Let me do another one right beside him. Hang on. Good boy. You did good, man. Nice job. speed, brother. You want to go run around? Here. Go on. Merlin, here! Come here, buddy, here. Heel? No, heel. Heel. Okay. Hurry, hurry, go potty. Go on, go potty. It's the most absurd thing. It amazes me when I see stuff like that. Like, worried about the poodle, not that I don't have gloves on and a hat. I mean, today is really warm. It's like in the 40s. I was like, oh, it's in the 40s. I'll go back to it. I don't need a hat or gloves or anything. Somebody's worried about the poodle, right? Oh, he's going to freeze. Who's not wrong? Who's not wrong? Zen? What's up? When someone asks. Oh. Best way to treat a dog to stop whining, don't let it start. Don't let it start. How do you get a dog to stop whining and barking in the crate? Mine has separate. Well, you did that, didn't you? You did that. This dog had separation anxiety. It wouldn't go in the crate and barked, right? It wouldn't, you know, the owners couldn't deal with it, so they let it out of the crate. That's why the main reason that Merlin's here. Separation anxiety. You think I got a magic wand? I don't. You know, that's why the dog is here. So, what do you want me to say? There's, you know, it's complicated. One, there's no simple solution. You know, send your dog to me and pay me. I'll get it done for you. But it's a lot of work, okay? So, I don't know your dog. I haven't worked with your dog. I do different things with different dogs, but you know, you created the problem and now you're online looking for like a simple solution, and that won't cost you any money. And it doesn't exist, okay? It doesn't exist. Yeah, it's hard work. Yeah, hang on. Let me put this guy up. Merlin, you want to go in? I'll be right back. Okay, go. God, it's nice out today. We haven't had weather this warm in a long time. Seriously, it is really nice out. I wish it'd stay like this for a few days and all this stuff would melt. I'm sick of it. And I can't use the dummy launcher, but we're getting him ready to do the dummy launcher. But you can get like one, if it's wet out, the dummy launcher, you can't really use it. You can get one shot, but then if it goes in the snow, it's a problem. It doesn't work. Guess what I'm asking is, I ask for their credentials. What should I be looking for to see if they're legitimate? I told you could send the dog to me, but you don't want to do that. I'm legitimate, okay? I don't know. Ask them, do you use food? If they use food, I'd stay away from them. You're gonna get lied to. What do you want me to say? You're asking a dog trainer what to look for? What do you think I do for a living? Merlin's from Canada. I don't like to train any more than, I like 1 or 2. I train as many as 5. It's exhausting. It is. It's real exhausting. I try and stick to a lower number for sure. I gotta keep walking. My legs will start hurting. I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna find a dog trainer that, if they say they're purely positive, they're not gonna get your dog to quit doing it. So, I'm being serious. Like, if you look for a purely positive dog trainer, don't look for somebody that you find pleasant, right? Oh, they're nice. That doesn't mean that they're a good dog trainer. Somebody tells you, yeah, I'll fix your dog. It has separation anxiety. I'll fix it in 30 days. Don't believe them. They just want to take your money. Oh, you don't transition them. You stop giving the pet food. You just start giving them chicken leg quarters. By the way, good luck finding chicken leg quarters. Man, we went to 3 different places. Walmart's out. Aldi had like 2 or 3. It was ridiculous. I'm spending a fortune on dog food right now. It's killing me. Meaning chicken. It's... Screw this pandemic. I'm sick of it. It was really expensive. Usually you can get 10 pounds of chicken leg quarters. Walmart said if you get up at 6, get there early. I don't know. I'm going to go down to Watkins Glen tomorrow morning. Be there by 7 and see if I can get some. Gold leaf. Hey, if it's chicken leg quarters and they're cheap, It sucks, man. It's this stupid pandemic. It is. It's a stupid pandemic. It's just. It's cost $7.90 for 10 pounds. That's $1 more, but that's cheaper than what I'm paying to do what I'm doing now. This is killing me, man. What's your opinion on pit bull trainers? They as dangerous as it. What? What's your opinion on pit bull? Oh, pit bull terriers. I own them, dick. I've always owned pits. They're like any other dog, man. No, they're not dangerous. Any dog's dangerous with an idiot. It's not about... Jesus Christ, really? No, they're fine. They're fine. It's ridiculous. Thanks, Ace. Pit bulls are nice. They're really people dogs, man. I just trained one, this dog baby, man. She's sweet as can be. It's ridiculous. Listen, nobody trains their dogs in this country. That's why we have 6 million dying and about 4 to 6 million people getting bit. There's nothing wrong with pits. There's Labradors that have killed people, you know? And then go down the breed list. Every breed of dog is a subspecies of the wolf. They're all the same. They're all the same. They're all a subspecies of the wolf. You know, there's like people that they don't know what they're doing. They get their dog separation anxiety. People don't know what they're doing. The dog gets aggressive. People don't know what they're doing. You know, I could go down the list of things that the problems people cause with their dogs because people have unrealistic expectations. In some people's case, they like an aggressive dog. They might like the pit because it's a strong dog. It's, you know, those are losers. Those are losers, you know. There's nothing wrong with pits. You got Harley in there. I got Billy the Hedgehog. Brewster's probably part pit, part bird dog. I've owned Rusty. I could go down the list of dogs that I've owned that were pits. Worked with a lot of them. I like them, man. I got no problem with pits. Dangerous. Give me a break. It's no dangerous dog. It's ridiculous. I'll tell you what. There ain't a dog in the world, if you're leaving it alone and ignoring it, it boggles the dog. They just can't, you know, they're just like, what? If you got a dog running at you and it's not trained, if it's trained, you know, on a sleeve and coming at you, you're in trouble. But if it's not trained and it's just like instinctually like aggressive or something, like don't run. Don't run. Don't encourage it. There ain't a dog in the world that's gonna like, and if you have to, you pick up a, say it's an aggressive dog, right? What's this do? It makes me look like I have a longer arm, right? No, get the fuck out of here and start using a tone. No, no. That's it. I'm a dog trainer, so when that happened in the city a couple times, like a dog's off of a leash coming at me with another dog, I get down and make eye contact. You know, don't fuck with me. I'm the wrong person to fuck with. I go at the dog, like with a pressure wave and aggressive. Like, you're coming at me, dog? No, don't do that. But, you know, if you run, you're prey. Don't run. The other thing, if your dog isn't trained and it gets out, don't chase it. Don't chase it. Run back the other way. Screaming, yeah. See if you can get it to follow you. But your dog should be trained. That was nice, Ace. Ace Frehley from Kiss. That's who that is, isn't it? Isn't that you, Ace? Weren't you the guitarist for Kiss? I think so. Or was that Gene? Who's Gene Simmons been lately? He's a dirty old bastard. He reminds me of Mango a little bit. We got a Skinny Hulk coming out. It's a real good one. I've had pit bulls attack my dog when I go for walks. It's sad their owners treat them that way. Well, Pit wasn't on a leash, right? Where are you taking your dog that's being attacked? God, it's nice out today. It is seriously nice. Maybe I'll go inside though. I can still answer questions. Merlin, don't go to a dog park. Wait a minute, you go to a dog park? You're a fool. You know what? You need to be removed. You would know if you've ever been on this channel that you don't go to dog parks. You're asking for it, and you're trying to blame it on a pit. That could have been a Labrador. That could have been any dog. You're a fool. You're a fool. You're a fool. Oh, it's the pit, right? What are you doing going to a dog park? You're the owner. You're the owner. You're the bad owner. You're the problem. You're part of the problem. What is the matter with you? Why don't you train your dog instead of going to a dog park? That's just lazy. You know, it's an unstable pack. People standing around smiling. You probably got your dog beat up doing that. You're a fool. You're such a fool. Jesus Christ. What's the matter with you people? You've never been to my, you've never seen a video of mine? You don't know this? Take your dog to dog parks? You're an idiot. You are. That's idiot. That's idiotic. Dog parks have parvo, lepto, all kinds of crap in them. Go a list of parasites. It's for the lazy dog owner that thinks that the dog needs to socialize. Let me tell you something, Budzo. Dogs get all their social skills when they're with the litter and the mother, okay? Doesn't need to socialize with other dogs. It's foolish. It is. It's just stupid. Jesus Christ. It's ridiculous. Oh, they got to socialize with strange dogs, you know? God damn. Everything's melting. Now, this is all ice here. I hope I don't fall on my ass. Oh, shit. Yeah, the Skinny Hulk. This will be the this will be the third one I think we put out. This one's a big sensation too. Skinny Hulk's girlfriend. Oh, I'm not gonna talk about it. We'll ruin the surprise, but Skinny Hulk's girlfriend is a total sensation. But I think you all already know. Knock it off. Hello, Skinny Hulk's girlfriend. I'm going in here. Oh. Oh, cackers. I need water. Oh my God. Ow. Hello, I'm back. Skinny Hulk is the best. I agree. I like doing the Skinny Hulks. Skinny Hulk's a good character. Ow. This one's real good. Are you a killer? Shut up, man. A killer. What's the matter with you? You got a rusty, dusty old chair and a mummy. Is that a mummy? It's an animatronic piece. Yeah, mummies always stand up like that, don't they? And always, they have motors in them so that their necks move, right? You're a child, aren't you? You should not be here. Why don't you go outside and play? That's what I would do. What do you mean, what happened to my raven? He's been in videos last week. Get out of here. Why don't you go outside and play? You don't even know his name. Yeah, I've seen that clown. Yeah, he was coming at me with a shovel. Seriously, kid, go outside and play. Whatever. You don't even look. You don't even watch my videos. You don't. You saw one video with Sam the Raven in it. He's, you know, you only see your dog stuff now. Really? because there's a lot of stuff that's been put out that is not dog related recently. Lots. I don't like you. You need to go. Yeah, they don't even know Sam's name, right? It's ridiculous. Well, the Raven has a name. His name is Sam. Why is there all that stuff in your barn, dude? Well, it's my barn. What do you mean, all that stuff? Stuff that I own? I don't know, because it's my barn. That's garbage. That needs to go. I don't know. It's my barn, so I put stuff in it. You know. I have a duck right here. Why would I want chickens when I own a duck? Do I have any video ideas coming up? I have something I'm editing right now. It's a Skinny Hulk video. It'll be out tomorrow, I can guarantee you. I thought it was going to be out today, but we had to run around looking for chicken. Any plans for Valentine's Day? Yes. Do I hate Karen Pryor? I don't hate Karen Pryor. I think she's incompetent and not helpful to dogs. I don't hate her. I don't even know her. Hey Caleb, don't type in all caps. Remove that. Don't do that. You're screaming. Nobody needs to see that. No one. No one needs to see that. Okay? No, not this. This is a Khaki Campbell dog. She lays about, I don't know, one every day or two. Could I talk about the grays? Don't worry about it, Caleb. Just don't do it. Who would you recommend reading for basic dog? I wouldn't. I don't know, Richard Walters? Can you give us an outfit rundown on what? What Destiny's wearing? And the Skinny Hulk thing? Is that what you mean? Certainly. Can you say hello to... No, I can't. I don't know who they are. I don't know who that is. I can't say hello to them. What am I wearing in the Skinny Hulk video? Is that what you're talking about? What am I wearing? Oh, right now. What do you mean? This is Carhartt. You want to know what I'm wearing in the Skinny Hulk? Oh, I'm wearing cut-off shorts. And showing off my rippling muscles. Were you ever involved in 4-H or FFA program? No, I was from metropolitan area of St. Louis. They didn't have that. I think Destiny might have been. How do you get 3 male dogs to get along and stop being aggressive towards each other? Well, I would use my magic wand. I don't know what your problem is with your dogs. They're not trained. Clearly, they're not trained, right? That's the problem. Is it possible to... Yeah, we thought about getting a goat. What's up, Craig? Destiny, is that bologna?
Yeah.
Sweet. Why would I write a book when I put out videos and artwork about it? Can you see it? No, I can't. What? You know, what do you want me to do? A cameo? Pay me. Are you still working on drywall? No. No. Fried bologna. Interesting. I had it in the military. Destiny, have you ever had fried bologna? It's a breakfast food. I'll make it tomorrow. Yeah, fried bologna. I know about that. Dad have it in the military. That's a thing from the South, I think. Yeah, I've had it. I you know, every once in a while I'd get it, but every once in a while I get it, but usually I just go for the bacon. You know. But they always had, like, you know, you could have omelets and stuff. You know, they had grits. You could have your eggs any way you wanted them. You know, the Navy, like, you wait. The Navy, you wake up and you go down to the chow hall and, you know, however you want your eggs. Uh, 101 on Doug. Listen, I have 5,000. Welcome, Texan. I have over 5,000 videos, and 3,500 are probably on dog training. And what you're asking is about puppies, because there's a lot of puppy videos. There's many videos where I talk about what I do when the dog first gets here. But dog training involves work, so, you know, most people aren't going to do it. So what's the point of me, like, you know, you don't even want to look up, you don't even want to watch the videos. You want me to tell you where the video is that will solve all your problems. And that's just, you know, you're talking about a puppy, an adult. I mean, come on, man. What do you want me to work? If you want me to work, have me train your dog, you know? Videos are great. It is consistent. Yes, consistency does pay off, and it's repetitious. Yeah, I can do a Zoom about a cat, yes. I own 2 cats. I'm staring. That's cool, Warren. I'm happy for you. I watched a lot of Peter. Yeah, I know you do. Slick Rick. Slickness. Omelets are the only edible food in the Army dining. Is that right? The Navy had lots of good food. The Center of the Sun, a place you will go back to. I don't have any way. If they want me, they come and get me. I don't have a ship or anything. I can't go there on my own. I'll burn up. That's my duck. She's right over here. Sam's doing great. But the Navy had pretty good food. It wasn't real spicy. Man, sometimes they had rabbit, sometimes they had Filipino food. You know, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it was bland. Shaping and reinforcement. I just want to see if there's something I should start with. You're just asking like such a general question that just seems ridiculous. Start with? I don't know. Put a leash on the dog and use a leash on the inside of the house too. How about that? Yeah, silky terrier, yeah. What about him? Yes, it is cackers. Did you actually meet anyone in the center of the sun? Non-humans. They look like grays. I asked them, I said, are you what they call a gray? And they said, we're called a lot of things. That is one of the things that they're called. And then, I think they brought up Zeta Reticuli or something like that. Zeta Reticulan or something, I don't know. But they said that they're called a lot of different names. Have you ever had a dog that was too... No. Every dog is trainable. I don't like... I wouldn't train a dog to kill any animal. No, sure you're falling for me. Yeah, I am charming now. It's understandable. But I don't do that type of hunting dog. I just... Is it cold? No, it's not cold in the house. It's just outside. Yeah, it's cold. Super chat me some money. Oh, there you go, Craig. I appreciate that, Craig. I do appreciate that, Craig. That's very nice of you. Khaki! It's Khaki. Khaki's so cute. I look at her, I start crying. Oh my God, it's Khaki. Oh my God. Khaki! She's beautiful. All right, Cackers. I gotta fill up her water. That's very nice of you, Craig. Do appreciate that. Tips for excessive pulling while on a leash. Dogs is about 1.5 years old. Tried to work with the pulling for a bit. You gotta train them to heel, and you obviously haven't trained your dog to heel. Your dog could heel, and you haven't trained the dog to heel. So there's no easy tip, there's no magic wand. You have to train the dog to heel. And that takes work and time and effort, and you're gonna have to train the dog multiple times during the day, very short sessions, and you stay in one place. You won't take the dog on walks until you train the dog to heel. Or you pass the dog off to me. I train the dog to heel, and then I train you. Yeah, it's just, what are you doing letting the dog pull you around for? It's not trained. It's not trained, okay? It's not trained. You probably don't even use the right leash. And I always see these leashes that have knots in them and stuff. I'm always like, oh God, It's a sure sign that your dog isn't trained, The Chippo breed? I don't know what that is. What is that? What hybrid is that? Chihuahua Poodle? I don't know. They're all the same, man. Who cares? Me, probably. Wouldn't be boxing. I wouldn't box him. Me, I would assume. Any tips for dogs pulling when on walks and how to stop it? You need to train the dog to heel, and your dog isn't trained. You probably don't even use the right leash, but you got to train the dog to heel. That's my tip. If you can't do it, you need to find somebody else that will get it trained. There's no tip. There's no easy solution, okay? There is no easy solution. I cannot use my magic wand. If you want, send your dog to me and I'll train it to heel. Khaki came from Tractor Supply. Bought 6 of them. I kept one and gave the other 5 to somebody that put an ad on Craigslist. Any tips? My dog stopped biting my neighbor's 1-year-old in the head. You just got removed. Yeah, I do like spicy ramen. I like ramen without water in it, and then I put the packet in there, and then like soy sauce. Like I boil it, but then like I drain it off, or I just used a little bit of water. That's how I like it. Just noodles. Sweden. That's cool. How is it over there in Sweden? But it's nice. I bet it's snow. I bet it's colder than here. Yeah, I had to get rid of that person. It's fucking ridiculous shit. It bit a 1-year-old. Well, you better get your dog to a professional real quick, which it's just an idiot. So, you know, most. No, I haven't ever been to Europe. No, I have not. But I like to. I like Italian food. It's very difficult finding trainers that don't use food treats. Well, that would be the same here. There's balanced trainers that use food. It's just not necessary to use any food. You know, you can use anything. Good boy, you know. If you want to. Yeah, you don't let a dog on furniture or sleep in the bed. Cockatoos are not easy pets. No pet is easy. What are some of the places I've traveled to? Puerto Rico, Florida, Canada, California, Arizona, Ohio, Illinois, Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, Michigan, I don't know, Mexico, Cuba, yeah, I was stationed in California for a while. I like Californian weather, but it's nice having seasons, you know. Why do I live with a vampire? Because she's adorable. Why not? My parents are from... Oh, is that right? Didn't John Steinbeck, all his books were written in, like, California, like Upper California? What is that area? Upstate California? Something like that. No! John Steinbeck, no, I'm thinking of Interlude in the Dust. That's not Steinbeck. That's, who wrote that? Those depressing books in Oklahoma. Am I feeding the vampire? Of course. Faulkner. He wrote the depressing books. Interlude in the Dust, and what was that other one? As I Lay Dying. There's an actor that did one of those books recently as a movie. He's a real talented dude. I can't remember his name. I think he did it As I Lay Dying. He's a director too. See a word. Word up. He's got a brother. James Franco. He's a good actor. Yes, he's a good actor. Yeah, Franco, that's right. Yeah, James Franco. Yeah, he's a good actor. He's, yeah. Steinbeck was based in Florida? No, that would be, you know, that's not, you're thinking of Papa. You're thinking of Hemingway. I don't think Steinbeck was in Florida, was he? Hemingway was, for sure. Hemingway lived in Key West. There's a house down there that has a bunch of cats still. Related to his cats. Steinbeck was pretty depressing too. Yeah, I agree. Steinbeck and Faulkner, my God. How dark can you get? Yeah, there's a lot of dark writers. I mean, fuck, A Clockwork Orange is dark, you know? Orwell, dark. Still have Sasquatch. Yeah, not in this freezer though. It's off this property. You know, but I make dark stuff too. So, you know, that's not dark, is it? The skeleton? It's not dark at all. Will you ever get a cattle dog? There's one coming here to be taught, like March or April or sometime. I train a lot of cattle dogs. Cattle dogs are fucking pains in the ass. Amazing, but pains in the ass. Yeah, he was in the Keys. I like those key deer, those little tiny deer down there. They're pretty cool. It's amazing there's black bears in Florida. It is. It's just weird thinking about it. Like, it's hot down there. Why would they be down there? They used to have black bear. I don't know if they still do. You know, Florida's... I always like Florida. People always badmouth Florida for some reason. It's like one of those states, like New Jersey gets badmouthed too. New Jersey's a beautiful state. It is. Have you ever read The Three Body? No, I don't know what you're talking about. The Vizsla, I just talked to that guy today, and the Vizsla is coming. I just got a text from him. It is coming like between March 4th and 11th or something. I wish I'd get here. I want to work with a bird dog. Yeah, the mini deer. Yeah, I like the bird dogs. All the bird dogs are like, I've just been around them since I was a kid. It's sort of like I know what to expect. They can be persistent though. Like some of these like upland game dogs, like I have Tonka, you know. Tonka's cool though. But I mean, they can be real persistent. That's what you want in a upland game dog, is you want a dog that is real persistent. But the real persistent dog, they start doing something you don't want, it's a problem for the owner, because it's like, how do you get them not to do it? Gotta use pressure, don't use too much pressure. You know, if you don't use enough, they're not gonna quit. Yeah, the Weimaraners, I like them too. I like all those upland game dogs. I told you before, I have a Vizsla, so I'm looking forward to seeing you work with one. Yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome. They're fucking beautiful. The Vizsla, I will say this about the Vizsla, that is one of the, like, if you said, what are the top, like, breeds, like, good-looking, pretty dogs, Vizsla's right up there. It's one or two. You know, they're amazing looking. Weimaraners too can be really beautiful. But labs are cool. Chesapeake Bays. But God, that Vizsla, the color of those dogs. That's why I almost got one. Was I just really liked the way the dog looked. I remember talking to my dad. He's like, "Why are you gonna get one of those?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And then my dad was like, "Why don't you get a German short hair?" All right, Dad. You know, so started looking around. He found the breeder, man. We looked for 6 months and found Tonka. I did not need Tonka though. Tonka's more dog than like anybody would need. Tonka's the dog that you could use as like a professional hunting guide could use. He's old. He's still a pisser. You know. Nobody needs that much dog. You know. I should have gotten the Vizsla. Vizslas, like I've known a lot of them, like in the city. They make good house dogs. They're sort of like, you know, they'll jump up on the counter like any dog. You got to deal with them, you know, like any dog. But I mean, like they're sort of like, I don't see them as hyper as like a lot of GSPs I see. A lot of GSPs I see, men are like almost emaciated when they're young because they never stop. You can't feed them enough. Tonka was like that. He was real skinny when he was young because he never stopped. Now he will at least rest, but he never stopped. He was so lean. But I never see Vizslas like that. They're active, but they're more like a sort of like normal level. Some GSPs are like him. It's ridiculous. But there's a lot of people have GSPs that are kind of house dog too. There's one that stays here. Heidi, she's more like that. Like she's sort of like normal energy, not Tonka. But Brussels Griffon, oh my god, adorable. That would be like, as far as like the cute dogs, like if she'll definitely jump on the counter if she sees the opportunity to still work. Oh man, you gotta nip that in the bud. If they get food once, they're gonna keep getting it. You gotta deal with that, man. Brussels Griffon. In the cute category, I would put Brussels Griffon up there in the top 5, somewhere. I mean, I've seen some of those that are like, oh my god, this is the cutest dog I've ever seen. It looks ridiculous. Like, kind of like Khaki. Like when I look at Khaki, I start crying. She's so cute. Oh my god, look at her. Oh my god, Khaki. Khaki. Khaki, you're the cutest duck I've ever seen. She is cute as shit. Khaki's as cute as a Brussels. GSD. What? On Magnum PI? Those were Dobermans. Those were Dobies. Those weren't German Shepherds. Those were Dobermans. You mean, I don't want a bad habit, don't start. Yeah, that's true, man. That's why you crate them heavily when they're young. You keep crating them, man. You let them out. Oh, the dog's a year old. It can run around the house when I'm gone. You're a fool. You're a fool. You should be crating the dog if you can't keep an eye on it. It's not training mode. Don't let it run over by the window and start looking at it. It'll start barking and shit. That's not the way you do it, all right? It's not. German Shepherds, I like Shepherds. I like them all. I don't have a preference anymore. I remember when I was younger, I'd be like, you know, I was really a lab guy, all the hunting dogs. But now I just sort of like, I don't really care. I'll work with any dog. I like being around all of them, you know. Like, there's not enough time in my life to work with all of them, all the breeds, and it sort of bums me out. But, you know, there's so many breeds, you know, like a Poolie. Would I want to work with a Poolie? You know, it gets stuff in its hair. I got enough problem with the damn Poodle. The Poodle gets like burrs in its hair. You know. What are you gonna do? Khaki. Khaki. Khaki's cute. Aren't you, Khaki? Khaki's awesome. He's my favorite duck. Yeah, that West German working line. I'll tell you something. I like Shepherds, but, you know, they start breeding them so that the back end is sloping and stuff. It's not so healthy a lot of times. They have hip problems. So I'm sort of like, if I was going to do protection work, I don't know if I would go for it. Probably go with a Malinois. You know, I'm pretty sure I'd go with a Malinois. If I was going to do protection, absolutely. My friend Rex, he just got himself a Rottweiler. He wants to do, you know, French ring or something. I don't know. You know, I have no interest in putting on a sleeve and doing that shit. I'd do it though, but I don't know. I don't feel like I need a dog to protect me. What's up, Rachel? Khaki's beautiful. Is having trouble with her hips right now. She's 11. Man, I'll tell you, that's another breed, and I've known several of them. My friend Susan had one. It was the cutest dog I'd ever seen. Mabel. God, that dog was fucking cute. Jesus Christ. Adorable. And Mabel had like fucked up legs, right? Poor breeding. They're kind of fucked up. It made her even look cuter. It's really adorable dogs. There's a lot of those small dogs that are adorable. Lola and Marty. Oh fuck. Lola, beautiful. Marty too. If Marty, like Marty now is like clean. Marty here, a white little dog, doesn't go well. Feeding him raw chicken, right? I wasn't smashing up for Marty and putting it in a hole. Here, Marty, eat it, right? Kind of gets stained, you know. But I mean, if you want a cute dog, man, those are real cute. Those Catones, Maltese, they're all real cute, and they're all real good. Like they're good with scenting. Like they can all do it pretty well. I wish there wasn't snow back there. See how the Poodle's gonna do with that. I gotta get this Poodle stable tomorrow. Seriously, I'm doing the dummy launcher or the starter pistol, and then he's got to do a retrieve. And that way, he's really gonna pick up on it. There's no reason to get so. You have to function, dog, and then it'll start associating the retrieve with that sound. I imagine he likes to retrieve. He's being quiet right now. He's pretty good. He's calmed down a lot. I'm not saying he won't make noise. I'm still in that mode of like, shut the fuck up. You know? That's what I'm getting paid to do. I think the dog might live in an apartment setting, so he's got to be quieter. I think I'm going to revisit a bark collar again. I've had the bark collar off of him because it just sort of stopped working. He was starting to bark through the bark collar, so I took it off. So I'm going to revisit that again. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe just on stimulation, not I think I had it at vibrate and what's up? I was using stimulate, vibrate, and a tone. Maybe I'll just try stimulate, see what happens. I gotta work it out. He's a difficult dog, that's for sure. I'm sure it's very frustrating, but they got the dog, you know. I think I warned him against it. Maybe I might have done a Skype with him before he got the dog. I might have tried to talk him out of it, because I'll do that with people that have kids. Like if they say they do a Skype with me, we're getting a puppy, and they say, yeah, my wife is pregnant. I'm like, don't get the puppy. What are you thinking? You're out of your fucking mind. Or they have a baby and they want to get a puppy. I'm like, no, don't do it. I will talk people out of it. Many times, you know. That's a lot. You're gonna have a lot on your plate. But it's a great dog. But I gotta get this dog. It's gonna be here longer than I'm losing money because I'm gonna have to put extra time in it. I can't. He needs to be going back as good as he can. I don't want him going in a shelter or, you know, like he's in a house where they care about him, you know? Do you know what I'm saying? Like they care about him enough to like you know, spend money on him. So he's gotta be better. So it's not really about money with me. It's just how good can I get the dog? You know. My first Rottweiler had a stent in her heart because she had she was only 7 when she passed away, but she was an extremely active working dog. Poor breed. Poor breeding. Yeah, poor breeding is a bad thing. But you can get a dog that's bred well and still have issues. You know. You can get a mutt that lives forever. Mango's 23. 23-year-old dog. He might be the oldest dog. Let me see if he's still alive. Yeah, he's curled up sleeping. He might be the oldest dog on the planet. If he isn't, he's one of them. You know. Somebody said there's a 22-year-old in Russia that's supposedly the oldest dog. He's 23. There's a vet record on this guy. He's old. He's old as shit. He could do whatever. do whatever. Like, I run out of stuff for him to like sleep on. Here, take this, sleep on it. If you pee on it, I'll wash it. He's 23. I don't give a shit. You know, I'll wash the clothes for you, Mango. Don't worry about it. I don't think so. I don't think that there has been a 29-year-old dog. Oh, you mean the vegan? Because if you're going to say he's a vegan, I'm going to remove you. Okay. I don't think so. I don't think so. There has to be a vet record, one. Okay? You can't just say the dog. Okay? Yeah, bad breeding. Right, Khaki? Khaki came from Tractor Supply. I will say this, if I get another duck from Tractor Supply, which I don't really need one, I would, I ended up using metronidazole on her at a point because she had giardia or something. She diarrhea and it smelled. You know, they're in like this big pen and it's not that clean. You know, as a vet tech, so I sort of like look out for shit like that. Here's Khaki. I'm gonna get Khaki. Khaki, you wanna come out? I keep this so she won't fly out. I like to keep her in one area. Come here. Cackers. Here. I got you. There you go. She's tame. You can hold her with one hand. Because when people are always like, oh, you can't have one dog. Well, you get a bunch of them, they're gonna ignore you. And this breed, like they say, like doesn't warm up to the owners. Well, when you get multiple ducks, they don't give a shit about you. If you get a parrot, don't get multiple parrots, you get one. If you get a dog, only get one at a time because you have to train it. You cannot train two puppies, it will not work. Don't call me if you have two puppies from the same litter because you're an idiot. You're never supposed to get two dogs from the same litter. Ever. For other reasons that I'm not going to go into, right, Khaki? Khaki. Khaki. She's so cute. Oh my God, Khaki. Khaki, why are you so cute? I love you, Khaki. Look at her. That's a beautiful dog. No, they shouldn't sell two either, but they do. They don't care. They just want to sell the dog. Nobody should ever be selling two puppies. That's just wrong. It's so wrong. It's just morally bankrupt. Khaki. Hey, Khaki. She's one of the world's cutest animals. She warmed up to me, but I slept with Khaki on my chest for the first three weeks or a month. I don't recommend anybody else do it. You might roll on them. I didn't sleep well. Khaki, you're such a good bird. I love Khaki. I've been thinking about building her a little pond. We've got a, I think Freddie bought it. We have a duck, like a pen we can use outside. I might make a little, like a pond in that and put her out there. I don't want a bird of prey getting her or anything. But she can sit on my shoulder. I did a video recently. I'll see you, Craig. Thanks, man. Yeah, I got a cockatoo, and I've had a gray parrot, Piggy, that passed away a few years back. No, blow-up pool. Make something like more permanent, and then like have a hose going to it so she can have fresh water. You don't need a blow-up pool, right, Kat? She won't. She'll never sleep out there. There's no way I would let Kathy sleep out there. About 90% of the time it's somebody from out of state or out of the country. I do get a lot of dogs from the Toronto area, but I've had them from Sault Ste. Marie, Saskatchewan. I've had dogs from Taiwan. I've had dogs Europe. There's this Indonesian guy that has this aggressive dog, and then the pandemic started getting bad again. So, just trying to get the dogs here. I don't know. Because I'm just so freaking interesting. That's it. I'm charming. My mother told me. She said, "You're charming." I just picked up a blue heeler 2 weeks ago. He's 10 weeks old today. Loved your videos on Tracer. He's been doing awesome. Yeah, good luck with that blue heeler. Plans for training kind of work out on case by case? No. No, it always works out. What are you talking about? No. No, I can train any dog to do anything. Doesn't matter. It's on case by case basis. Every dog that comes here learns to retrieve, do the weave pulls, all the basic commands, all of them. The dummy launcher, all of them. I train 5-pound dogs to do the dummy launcher. 5-pound dogs. Jonathan, I don't know, man. I was just, I was born with this hair and shit, so, my mother told me that too. She said, "You have wonderful hair and you're charming." In Missouri and wanting training, I meant, I'm from Missouri, but I live in New York State now. I don't understand what you're saying. In wanting training, I meant situationally, case by case. Where are the dogs coming from? All over. They come from all over. I've never had one from Missouri, actually. From my own home state. I've never had one from there. Interesting, isn't it? Just a fun fact. I've had them from Brooklyn, from New York. But never from Missouri. I haven't been to Missouri in so long. God. I'm from Clayton. I grew up in Clayton, Missouri, which is St. Louis area. Look at that, Robert. Why do dog trainers hate Doodles? I don't know, do they? I'll train a Doodle, but I'll tell you what, a Doodle is a lot like, well, it's either a Lab or a Golden, and it's a Poodle. They're sort of, all those hunting dogs are real persistent. So there's this point where they don't want to do it. So they're sort of a pain in the ass, but once you get them to do it, it's cool. But it's not, like, a Lab is not an easy dog to train. They're gregarious. They don't want to do it. They try getting, they try avoidance, So I think the Doodles, are a lot like that. They're just a pain in the ass. Good, but they take a lot of training, That Lab out there that I guess is mine. Now, Gus, I think Gus is mine. He still needs more training, They're sweet, they're good-natured, but to think that they're, it's going to be a piece of cake. It's never, you know this, Robert. It's like, I don't know. You hate training the Doodles? They're, they can be a pain in the ass, man. I was doing those Cocker Spaniels for a while, and they're sort of like that. Like, it's not an easy breed, And then people see me training. They'll see people, you'll train the damn Doodle, right? People will see you training the dog, and they'll be like, oh, Robert can do it. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like this Labrador. Like, the guy got the Labrador when he was sick. I'm talking to him. He's like, this smartest dog. It's like an 8-week-old puppy. It doesn't have it on a leash. I'm like, why isn't it on a leash? I don't need one. Look, it follows me. Okay, you think it's always going to do that? You're an idiot. You know what I mean? Oh, you love Doodles. You're just saying other trainers really don't like Doodles. That's true. I didn't know that. Why? Who says that? Like JD or something? Or just... You just hear that, like people are like, another Doodle, I've trained a few of them. I like them. They're like any dog. They're just a pain in the ass, They're all a pain in the ass. I'll tell you what breed of dog's a real pain in the ass. It's the Shiba. Shibas are a real pain in the ass. They are really persistent. And they try everything, including the Shiba Scream, not to do it. They will do anything. Like that dog, you really have to get them to do it. Once they start doing it, they're good to go. But when they go back to the owner's got to be consistent. That Shiba will just walk all over them. And open. Oh my God. Get a golden. I love goldens. Robert's got a golden. How's your golden, Robert? You like that dog? I bet you do. It's good with your kid, right? I grew up around goldens. I like them. They're sort of like labs. They're just big, dumb idiots. If a golden bites somebody, you've done something drastically wrong. I see trainers hating them on Facebook, especially the sport dog people. Oh, really? I thought about getting a Doodle for hunting before Ike. There's a Poodle, then a Doodle, and then I got Ike. Down my golden. Goldens they are fucking great. It's just like that kind of lab thing, like they're just, all right, I'll go with you. What are we doing now? Labradors, God. I'm thinking about Gus right now. I should fuck around with him. Do something with the guy. Got a video coming out tomorrow. I wanna go edit some of that. And I should probably work Merlin again. He's fucking awesome. Yeah, he's great with the kid, right? Yeah, it's a good looking, like, you clearly bought like a golden that is bred well. It looks like a great looking dog. You didn't screw around there. Yeah, we got a Skinny Hulk coming out. It's a good one. I'm using I've learned a lot about the green screen since then. So the green screen isn't great, but it's been just a sort of like process. There's no other way to do it, and I'm putting it out because I like the content. I like the idea, and I wrote it like in the bathtub. I got the idea, so it's a good one. It's a good one. All the Skinny Hulks are pretty good. It's a big dummy, and his girlfriend's real hot. What time of year is the nicest to be upstate? May. May's beautiful. Seriously, like right around May 15th. That's when you can, like, you don't have to worry about your plants anymore. It's beautiful in the spring here. I will say that. It sort of makes the weather, the winter weather, like, worthwhile. What's up, Freddie? Freddie. Hey, what's up with your house, Freddie? What's going on? You got it? What's up, Frederico? Got a Skinny Hulk coming up, Freddie. Everybody loves Skinny Hulk. I'm wearing shorts, showing off my rippling muscles. Skinny Hulk. Planning a trip, really? I wish I could go on a trip. How can you go on a trip? What do you have? You hire somebody to like watch the dogs? Yes, I'm president of the Bigfoot community. It's a lifelong position. Yes. You wish I wasn't. You can't. Listen. I got the appointment. You didn't. Sorry. I'm not giving it up. I am president of the Bigfoot community, and I'm also Bigfoot community president. So both those titles are taken. Sorry, dude. Sorry. I'm in charge. I got the phone call. You didn't. You did not get the phone call. I did. What do you do? You have somebody like that. You'll pay somebody to watch the dogs, or gotta go check out. Oh, you're gonna go to New Skate? Really? No shit. What are you gonna? Are you doing like a seminar there or whatever? Don't they do seminars? I don't think they train with food, or if they do, it's a minuscule amount. I think seriously. I think their shit is sort of similar to us. But you know who else is similar to us? Is, God, what's the guy's name? Don Sullivan. Don Sullivan, I watch some of his stuff and I'm like, holy crap. It's like verbatim what I say almost. I'm going to tell everyone where you don't know where my industrial freezer is. Danny will take care of, oh, I see. Won't have any board and trains at the, I see. Oh, yeah, I thought you were talking about with the kid and Danny. Yeah, well, you don't know where it is, so Jacob, so sorry. You're BSing. You're a bullshitter. You're president of the bullshit community, okay? There, I just gave you the appointment. So, the BS community, aren't you? I will when Sean Bond. I'll see ya. I will. Yeah, New Skeet. Huh. I don't know where that town is. I know it's upstate. It's like up there by Albany or something. Have you ever heard of the... No, I don't know what that creature is. What the hell are you talking about? I'm making that up. Freddie didn't answer my question. Not a seminar. I want to scope out the breeding operation, minimal food used by the monks. Yeah, they use a little bit, right? What? Why do you want to look at the breed? Why? Are you thinking about getting a shepherd or something? I'd get a Malinois if I was going to get a dog. Like that. I think they have Malinois up there. I know they like shepherds. I think that they have breed real good shepherds, I think. But they might do Malinois too. I don't know, you know better than me. Their dogs are not cheap, that's for sure. I think I checked into it at a point and there's like a huge waiting list. Like 2 or 3 years. I'm like, I'm not waiting 2 years for a dog. Are you kidding me? How well bred is the dog that you have to wait 2 years? Give me a break. It's probably where Biden's dog came from. Seriously. His new dog. Somebody probably got him a monk's dog. What are you thinking about breeding dogs, Robert? You're not gonna be a dog breeder. It's so much work. I might get a dog from them at some point. It's a waiting list. I know that. At least it was when I checked. It was like, holy shit. Like, you know. I have a Central Asian Shepherd. You can swing by here, Robert, and put you in a video. You'll play Bigfoot. You'll be Littlefoot. $5,000? Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? $5,000? It's pretty pricey. 2 to 3 year wait. Oh, are you kidding me? No way. No way. No way. That, you know, I was gonna get a melon. Why I'd plan on spending $3,000, I guess. Right? $5,000. They're just, what's that called? That's like supply and demand or something. They just get away with it, right, Khaki? That's bullshit. That's what that is. It's bullshit. Freddie never answered my question about the house. Is he at the house? Yes, thinking of breeding Goldens. You got a dog that was bred well. Now, if you had another one, you could do it, but you got to get another well-bred dog. You know, waiting for a DDR puppy soon as I find my house with the yard. Oh, you still don't have that house. Aquarius Labrador, if you're looking for a golden, Aquarius Labrador, her partner bred Goldens that were the same level as Aquarius Labrador. So if you contacted Aquarius Labrador and you said, hey, I'm interested in a Golden, you know, I would just get on the list when I know Jarvis is on his last leg. For what? A Golden? Do they have Goldens up there? Are they breeding Goldens now? I didn't know that. I mean, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, well, you don't really know that. You don't really know that about that. I would like to, Robert, I've been thinking about selling that video, trying to sell that video. I'm thinking about that again. That's what I need to do, sell that video. Let me ask you this, Robert, if I sell that video as a, what is it, NTF? I still own the video on YouTube, right? I still own the video. I'm just giving them the only digital copy of the video. Is that correct? NFT. Is that right, Robert? Like, I don't have to take my video down. It's still on YouTube. I'm just selling the only digital copy of that video. Is that right? Yes, pretty much. What do you mean, pretty much? And then, no, I'm not selling the one with me. I could. We could sell the Skinny Hulk videos too. NFT. You just got removed for typing in all caps. You look like an idiot. So they're just getting a digital copy and maybe send them a DVD too along with it, so that they have a hard copy. Is that what I'm selling? That's what I need to do. Is that right, Robert? I know there's a lag time with this. If you want to exploit people who don't. Yeah, I know about Charlie Bit My Finger. Yeah, we already saw that. It's not exactly that, but you can keep the video on YouTube, I believe. Maybe it just stays on YouTube, but I demonetize that video. Right? It's still up, but I just don't monetize it. Oh, I got paintings right now I could sell right now. Anybody want to? No DVD. Anybody want to buy a painting? Hang on. Here. I don't want your Bitcoin or your Ethereum. You'd have to PayPal me cash. Here's a painting. Here's a painting. This is a hard copy. It's framed. It's an original painting of the USS Turtle. Right? You'd have to PayPal me the money. Right? I'm start the bidding right now at 150. 150. Do I hear 150 for this? That's the bidding right now. Hang on. There's another one. This is a painting of an installation, right? $1.50. You're just rude. I'm gonna remove you. So a painting of an installation, same thing. Start the bidding at 150. Well, you might be able to buy it for 150. You'd have to PayPal me the money. Here's another one. This is start the bidding at 100. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'll be right back. There you go. All right. Got an art auction going here. We'll do a more formal one later. Okay, this is a painting of an installation I want to do. Right? It's a watercolor. This one, start the bidding at 150. Right? Here's one with Bigfoot, the clan in it, and a priest getting a knobber. This is at least 150. They'll start the bidding at 150. Right? This Bigfoot. He's killing the clan because we don't like the clan because they suck. Oh, and here's an original sketch of the USS Turtle. This is 200. That's 200. That's pen with watercolor. 200. What? This one's 300. Well, give me the 300. You can have it. What, the one with the clan and Bigfoot? Yeah, it should be 300, shouldn't it? Here's another one of the USS Turtle, right? Benefits for keeping your dog sleeping outside in a kennel versus inside the house. It shouldn't be sleeping outside, okay? It should be in with you. They're social. If you're gonna put the dog outside, okay, why are you getting the dog? Oh, here's one with Gilligan's Island. This is another installation, right? We'll start the bidding at $150. Well, obviously we don't have any takers, so we'll try later. Keep the auction going. Bunch of cheapskates. I didn't mean that. I was just kidding. It's art. Who wants art? Art's stupid. This is a classic, though. There's an alien in it. It's classic. They're in a church. It's classic. Alright, maybe I should go eat something. Maybe I'll live stream later. I should eat. But I'm gonna go eat something. Alright. Robert, nice to see you. Freddie, who else is here? That's not Hulk Hogan. Texan, welcome. Mr. Lee, 3PO. How to get my dog to do things just with hand signals instead of words. Dude, listen what this guy says. Do you have any suggestions on how to get my dog to do things with just hand signals instead of words? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I do have some suggestions. All right, I'm gonna go eat something. Maybe I'll live stream later. Thanks a lot. I'll see y'all. I gotta go. I gotta eat. Tomorrow. I'll see you.